I'm doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that, and someone I follow once in a while is Cara Delevingne. Main reason is I found out about her through her little adventures at playing Monopoly and drinking hot chocolate with Elon Musk and somebody named Mary you might know. And the thing is, she's been acting slightly strange lately, so I've been following it. This is from September 14th, 2022. It's called Margot Robbie Looks Distressed Hours After Leaving Cara Delevingne's House. So obviously, this is also about Margot Robbie. Now, we had Cara just the other day at the airport acting really out of her mind. She couldn't even fly. She looked, well, let's just say, not quite in the right state of mind. Usually, before you take a flight, you don't actually do anything that might hurt your psychological state of mind when you fly. But let's see what they got here. Margot Robbie appeared visibly upset hours after leaving friend Cara Delevingne's home Monday. The Barbie star 32 seemed to wipe away tears around 5 p.m. while en route to Los Angeles International Airport in photos published by the Daily Mail Wednesday. She was dressed casually in a black strapless top and matching sweats with a clip in her hair. Just 4 hours earlier, Robbie was spotted exiting Delevingne's house in West Hollywood. The model's sister, Poppy Delevingne, was also reportedly seen at the property leaving in a black SUV at 11 a.m. And they say the visits came about a week after Cara's erratic behavior before she got on the flight with Jay-Z, and from the pictures we've seen, which there were many, it did seem pretty erratic. Feet out the car window, rushing to answer a phone, looking like she's throwing up or something, happy the next minute. There were definitely a suspicious range of emotions you don't usually see, like I said, before someone gets on a plane. And they mention again here that she had her feet out her car window, which some people told me was normal. I guess more normal than I thought, but before a plane flight, I don't know. Your feet out the window is something you do like at the beach, driving around your neighborhood, I don't know, just kind of fooling around. There's no law that says you can't mess around before you get on a plane. I'm just saying, it just doesn't exactly feel normal to me. I'm usually nervous, checking my bags, checking the time, as most people around me are, just kind of serious before you get on a plane. I mean, let me know. Do you go crazy before a plane ride? Run around, dance around, put your feet out the window? I just gotta think the answer is probably no, but I could be wrong. The Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets star deboarded the aircraft after 45 minutes. She was driven away in the same SUV she arrived in after dropping her cell phone multiple times while speaking into it. Again, how many times do you drop your cell phone when talking into it? For me, I could say almost never. I guess it's happened once in the last 5 or 6 years, maybe, but it's not a common thing. And if I keep dropping my cell phone while I'm talking into it, I gotta assume I've had a few drinks or something. They also mentioned she missed the launch of her collection honoring the late designer Karl Lagerfeld. She was also noticeably absent from the 2022 Emmy Awards. And she also made headlines doing some strange things on the red carpet. So when you put all these things together, well, you might have something. If it was just one thing, maybe not. Maybe people are judging too fast, out of context, who knows. Oh, by the way, she was fidgeting on Kelly and Ryan with her hand and things like that. People excuse that. Okay? So, at a certain point, you can't excuse everything as just, well, the people speculating are getting it wrong. At a certain point, when you've got so much, it usually says something. Cara called herself a hype woman in a conversation with Jimmy Fallon the following month, explaining, "I was living my best life, but people found it a bit odd. People find me a bit odd, but that's me, no shame." Which is a fair thing to say. Okay, fine, maybe she is just rich and happy and still young. Who knows? But I will tell you this. When I was her age, I didn't drop my cell phone multiple times. Hang my feet out the window, I don't think ever. And I certainly never missed the debut of a fashion collection that I was promoting, obviously. And they say Cara's been friends with Robbie since co-starring in the Suicide Squad. And I forgot to mention, Another thing we have is Robbie leaving the house upset. So it's just a pile on of all these weird things going on recently. But Robbie did say in 2017 that I love her, she's so hardworking. But 5 years goes by, and I'm not sure how much weight I could give a statement made 5 years ago. A lot can change in that time, especially if you've hung out with Rocket Man and Mera and had some crazy nights of Monopoly and hot chocolate, most likely. Well, I can't say most likely. I think it pretty much did happen in this case. I just find this news mainly interesting. I don't have a big grudge or anything against Cara. It's just, is she doing this to be in the spotlight? Is there something actually wrong? It's just a little mystery out there in celebrity news land. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. And if you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.